All right, so I navigated to Vuetify and to the text field, that's which is inside the UI component. Scroll down into form inputs and controls, and then to text fields. So you can choose either one of these, that's fine if you want to switch it up. You just need to add in, for example, an outline or something like this, but I'm just going to use the regular one for the ones we're going to create. So let's quickly schedule back into our what's it called, this component here. We have the AddNew item component, and where the vSimple table starts and where it ends, in this case here, I'm just going to do a quick test with left to see if I remove the correct things, and cool, it does. So we only have the left and right now. Awesome. So how is this structure, this light here? And we can just go down to check this out. So we just put in a column and then a text field like this. This is what we need to put in to create a text field, and of course I think we need to do the vForm. No form, like, apparently not. So let's try without the vForm. Go back into where we have left, and we're just going to create a v-text, what's it called, field, like so. And let's hit enter, and let's do a test real quick to see if this actually works. So I'm actually curious if I need the vForm. So something is here, right? Cool. That's the first one. Here. So let's continue with inside this v field here. So just before this, the first ending smaller than sign, add and enter. And in here we're going to create a label. So have a name be put in before we actually do stuff. So name of bagel in my case, that should be here, and once I click it, it zooms up. Great, so that works as well. That's the first one. We also want it to be required, which means you can't send anything without at least having one character. We're not going to set up anything else but this. So required is going to be true. And then the last thing we want to do is a v model for this one, and we're going to name it, what are we going to name? Name. We're just going to name it name because that's what it is, right? So this is now our stuff here. So our first one, that's cool. So let's try and create a extra one. I'm just going to copy the field here and paste it in twice, because thrice. What we want one for the name of the bagel. We want one for what's this one? The description. Let's not do description, like so. And I'm going to name this description in the vmodel description, like so. And then the last one will be price of the bagel, and the vmodel will be price. So let's see how that looks. It looks all right. It's not the most pretty form I created, but it works for what it needs to, right? So bagel 1, a description, and something cheddar, and the price 200. Great. So the last thing I want to create or add in here is 2 buttons. So after the field, the last field, we're going to create a v-button. And inside this button, we want the first one to be named add item. So click this, and then we are going to send the add items. And I want to add a little bit extra to this. So hit space, and I want to add a color. And I want to add complete. That should be the green color we created in our template. And I want to, let's save the rest for the add, the click events and so on, right? So if you want to make it flat, then you can't. So instead of having it like that, didn't that work? Whatever, no flat. I can't remember the name, they changed it. But this is the first one, and we want to create another one because we might want to cancel what we're doing, right? So copy the button, and let's create one called let's just call it cancel. That's a good name. And this is going to be, instead of complete, incomplete. So we should have 2 buttons, red and green. Woo! Sweet. Now you can add a little bit of space between them if you want to. I'm lazy, and the design right now is not my priority. So this is the setup of our pretty much the page for now, or the image. So cool. In the next video, we're going to continue with adding towards being able to send to Firestore.